what do you think should be the priority in Brexit negotiations?
Well, the departure of the United Kingdom from the European Union. As the Prime Minister has proposed an Act of Parliament which enacts all of the current EU law that governs Britain into British law, so that there's not an immediate disruption in the law in the United Kingdom, after which Article 50 can be invoked, and then the process of negotiating all of the details, which will, I think, probably take longer than 2 years, but that would include leaving the single market if the cost of being in the single market is too high, because single market requires free movement of people and the contribution, as you put it very well, that the stuff that Norway is stuck with.
Yeah.
Can I add something to that?
Sorry, I won't work that just now because it's got something just for the two speakers. Beg your pardon. Go ahead.
So what you're saying is that you're worried that the cost will be accepting free movement, and you wouldn't be willing to accept that cost. Is that right?
I'm not saying that. What I am saying is sorry, Tony. What I am saying, though, is that to make that the top to make single market membership the top priority, when right now those are the costs of single market membership, means that we shouldn't make it the top priority. Whether people, obviously, there's a lot of dispute about, as we've heard, about why people voted leave. Now, whether it was vote leave because they want Westminster to make all the laws and take no more laws from Brussels, or whether they voted to leave because they want Westminster, not Brussels, to determine UK immigration policy. Either way, both of those go against being in the single market. Now, it is possible that a tailor-made model that's more appropriate to the UK than the Norwegian model is possible. We don't know that, and we won't know that if we prioritize single market membership as a thing that we won't give up when leaving the union.
Okay. See, we can leave anything we like. You know, we could just quit tomorrow and go on to WTO rules, stop paying the membership fee, tell them all to sod off. You know, the only thing we're going to do with negotiations with the European Union is talking about where we are coming together, what things we're going to carry on doing together. Now, I believe that the single market is the most valuable thing that we get from the European Union, and that's what businesses say as well. I don't see free movement of people as a cost, free movement of people as a benefit to the country.
Well, a lot of people may think that. Certainly, at least 48% of the country believes that, but 52 don't. The European Union wasn't working for redundant people outside the southeast of England. It wasn't. It works great for big business. It works great for finance. My field. Works great for high tech. Works great for pharmaceutical. Works great for multinational corporations. But the people who voted leave said, it's not working for me, and what do we do? I mean, on the one hand, you can say, well, the 52% shouldn't drag the 48% out against their will, but you can just as easily say in fact, you can more easily say the 48% shouldn't keep the 52% in against their will. And the one thing that the two sides have in common is the problems with the single market, the problems with the rules of the single market, which are free movement of people without regard to Westminster, and the accepting of laws, the government by facts that Norway has.